What's up, everyone? Welcome back to my fitness page. So today we're looking at chest day. I'm getting ready right now, almost there, getting nice and primed up with some black tea today. Sometimes, as you know, I'll do like a high stimulant pre-workout, but I do not like doing that too often. I only do it on days that I really need it. The last thing I want to do is build up a tolerance to this stuff and have to buy more of it. And also, I don't know how good it is for you to do it all the time. So we're just gonna stay away from it today, and we're gonna jump right into our chest workout. With our chest workout today, there's only gonna be a couple moves. It's very, very beginner friendly, but the advanced lifter still does these basic moves. So we're gonna do machine press, and then we're gonna jump to dumbbell press on incline, because I don't have a machine for the incline, and I really like to incorporate machines and free weights into my workouts. And then we're gonna be doing some incline dumbbell flies for exercise number 3. Now exercise number 4, we could almost call it exercise number 3.5, because it's still gonna be incline flies, but we're gonna do what I call like pulsing flies. You guys will see what I'm talking about. It's a great method. It's something really good to throw into your routine. It's a great method to keep your muscles under tension for an extended period of time. Muscles under tension tear more of your the longer they're under tension, the more muscle fibers you're tearing. How do we build muscle? If you were not aware, the way you build muscle is because you're making micro tears in your muscle fibers, and those are being repaired by the proteins that we intake. As those proteins repair it, it makes the muscle bigger and stronger. So anyway, we could get more into that later if you want. Let me know in the comments and I could talk more about, specifically scientific stuff, how it works. If not, then we'll stick to these types of videos. But let's jump right into this program. Let's jump right into this chest workout. I feel like it's gonna be a great day. If you don't feel like doing it, just get up and do it anyways. You're gonna thank yourself afterwards. It's gonna be a really good workout. Let's get it in. Let's jump right into our first exercise. It's gonna be a machine press. Get your proper grips. This is your form. You're gonna keep your elbows tucked. You don't want your arms all the way out like here, That's not proper form. You wanna keep your elbows not in, not out. Keep it out like a 45, right? Grab the bar all the way back. Make sure your machine's set so you get a nice stretch. And press up. All the way back. Press up. We're going nice and slow on the way down, and on the way up, we're breathing out. This is just a warm-up set. So we're gonna do 15 reps. I believe this is 6 for me. I'm gonna do 15 reps, and we're at a really light weight, and we're really trying to keep proper form. We're really trying to be nice and slow and controlled. Sometimes on the way up, I like to be a little bit explosive, but with this lightweight, if you do that, it's just gonna throw the cable on your machine. You could cause damage. And I lost count here, so I'll just keep going because I'm at a pretty lightweight. But the reason why sometimes, I'm not gonna do it in this workout, but the reasons why sometimes I'll go nice and slow and then I'll explode up is for other sports. For example, I'm not very good at it, but I do jiu-jitsu. And having that explosive movement in your arsenal is absolutely amazing, right? So by now, I've probably done way more than 15 reps, but I'm going with it because it is the warm-up set. We're getting lots of blood flowing to our muscles. We're getting everything nice and loose. And I feel it, and it feels so good. It's that kind of pain that is not painful, but it's the kind of pain that you know is making yourself grow and making yourself get better. Whew. You also feel it in your triceps a lot, okay? And so let me tell you something about that. A lot of times I'll do chest day and tricep day together. Today we're not doing that. We're only focused on chest day. All right, so let's go ahead and continue on. So after this, we've done 15 or as many as you want if you chose a lighter weight like me as your warm-up set. So what we're gonna do next is we're gonna go straight into a 30-second to a minute and a half break. Whatever you need, take it, grab some water if you need, and then we're gonna up the weight, and we're gonna do a set of 12, up the weight, set of 8, up the weight, set of 5. That's it. So yeah, you're gonna pick a weight. Make sure the weight you pick for 12 is hard on those last couple. For each set, I want you to choose a weight that makes the last few reps really hard. If you chose too much weight, stop, drop. If you chose not enough weight, stop, raise it. Let's keep it going. Let's get our set of 12. I've upped the weight, getting proper form, proper hand position, proper elbow position, and press. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Woo! I chose the right weight on that one. Slow and controlled, solid lift. Let's keep it going. Next set, take a break. Set of 8 coming up next. Set of 8, let's go. Proper setup and press. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, sir. All right. Take your break, get your water. Next set, up the weight, set of 5 coming up. Time for a set of 5. This is going to be our last set on this exercise. Now, let's remember, up the weight if you need to. The last few should be really hard. Don't look around the gym. I'm at home, so who cares? But don't be looking around the gym wondering, oh, does this person think I'm strong or not? If anyone at the gym knows anything, they're gonna look at you with a lighter weight and they're gonna be like, that's what's up. That person knows what they're doing. They left their ego at home, they're putting a lower weight, and they're slow and controlled the whole time. So let's get that last set of 5. And proper position, push. 1. Nice and slow. I probably could have put more weight, so I'll go extra slow. 2. 3. 4. Last one, extra slow. Hold it, baby. 5, let's go. Keep it slow, keep it controlled. You're gonna get way more results. Your time spent in the gym is gonna be way past worth it. Let's get going. Okay, next up, we're gonna be doing incline dumbbell press. If you're new to working out, I will demonstrate. Again, you're gonna wanna start with the lightweight. Leave the ego at the door. That's gonna be our motto for this entire everything. Leave your ego at the door. So I'm gonna start with some modest little 20s, right? Back before when I was in shape, I was hitting the 120s for this, for my final set. So, you know, I do even have to humble myself. I wanna come on here and press these super heavy weights, be all looking impressive. But as I've gotten older, I realized that's not impressive. Form is impressive. I'm gonna keep driving that home. Hope I don't sound like a broken record too much. All right, so you're gonna grab your weights, set them here, set them on your knees. There's 2 ways to get this back. A lot of people do this. They kick it up with their knees, since I used to do like the whole powerlifting thing and I used to have really heavy weights, for me, that's dangerous. So people disagree, people agree. I don't care. This is what my method is. Other people do it too. I personally came up with this method on my own. So I hold it up to my chest like this. I lay back with it nice and safe. And then I drop it into position. Okay, so let me show you. Just like the machine, you don't want your arms way out here like this. This is wrong. You're putting all this extra stress on your shoulder and you're gonna hurt yourself. You don't want it straight like this. That's gonna be more, it also hits your chest, but that's gonna really be going into your triceps a lot more than what we want for this workout. So what you're gonna do, 45-degree angle. That's always my favorite angle. 45-degree angle prevents injury, hits all the right points. Touch your shoulders with the weight, or if you want more of a stretch, which works even better, try to go past your shoulders a little bit. That's as much stretch as I could get. That's my mobility. So press it up, down. We're gonna do 15 reps. 2. It's nice and easy. Control it. 3. 4. 5. Maintain your angle. 6. If your weights are too heavy, switch them. But try to go this tempo. 7. This speed will get you there. 8. 9. 10. I even like to pause in that stretch. Pause there and really let it stretch. You could feel it. 12, I think. Stretch. 13. Stretch. 14. Last one. Nice and slow. Stretch it. Oh yeah, really let it stretch. 15. To bring them down, you can bring your knees up and put them down, or you go ahead and you set them down and you sit up. Or if you're ever in trouble, I don't like to drop weights, especially these ones that I own, but for demonstration purposes, I will do that right now. So if you're ever in trouble, you can't get it up, don't hurt yourself by trying to force it up. Drop it. Drop the weight, because your health and your safety is more important than anything we're doing here. This helps you get your health back. This helps you stay safe in real world situations when you build your body up. But what it doesn't do is make you a superhero. So you need to drop the weight if you need to drop the weight, because one injury prevents your training. For example, tore my MCL in jiu-jitsu. There was nothing to tap to. It's not like I did anything dumb, just me and my partner, stuff just happens, you know? And so because of this injury, I've been out of jiu-jitsu for like a month and a half, coming on 2 months now, and I probably won't be back for a few months. So injury prevents health. Like, how are you gonna stay healthy if you're injured, right? So let's keep it going, stay safe. I can't stress that enough. Okay, so I've finished my 30 seconds of rest. I'm really feeling it, so I'm just gonna go right into it after 30 seconds. Take up to your minute and a half if needed. I grabbed some heavier dumbbells here. We're gonna be doing a set of 12. Same thing, slow and controlled. Try to follow my tempo. If you can't, lower the weight so you can. Set back, 45-degree angle, weights touching or past your shoulders, whatever gets you the best stretch, which should be a little bit past your shoulders. And press. 1, 2, 3, 4. Find that stretch. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Find the stretch. 10. You should really be feeling it right here if you chose the right weight. If not, slow down. 10, I think. 11. Last one. Stretch. 12. Set the weight down safely, as safe as you can. Get your water. Take that 30-second minimum break. Okay, so I just finished a 50-second rest break. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like I'm ready to jump into the next exercise. I upped my weight. I'm gonna make sure to pick them up and put them into position safely using my favorite method. Lay on back, get them into position, 45-degree angle at your shoulders or below for the stretch, and set at 8. 1, 2, 3. Breathe in, stretch, breathe out. I think 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. I probably should have slowed down a little bit on that because it was kind of light for me. It was kind of easy. You know, so we live and learn. We write it down so we could do better next time. So I gotta tell you, the reason I'm so controlled in my breathing, or at least trying to be, it's harder when I'm talking, I understand. But when you hold your breath, unless you're doing like some big major lifts and you're trying to keep your diaphragm solid, for a regular lifting, if you're holding your breath, you're losing so much oxygen that's going to your brain. Not only to your brain, which is gonna make you lightheaded and stuff, you're losing a lot of oxygen that's gonna be going to your muscles. It's gonna fatigue you faster, you're gonna wear out faster, you're not gonna last, and you obviously could hurt yourself. Breathing is so important. I preach it to my kids and my girl all the time. Make sure we breathe. That was our last, no, we have one more set of 5 coming up after this rest break. As a matter of fact, since it was a little bit lighter for me, I'm not even gonna take a whole rest break. I'm just gonna, you go ahead and take your rest break, pause this video. I'm gonna jump right into my next set. So, get them in position. The heavier weight you go, please, please, please be more careful. Getting into position, nice and slow, just like we're lifting. Lay back, set them in position, plant your feet, and 1. Nice and slow. Stretch, and 2. If you don't have dumbbells that are heavy enough, go extra slow. 3. These are only 40s. They're the heaviest dumbbells I own right now. So we're gonna go extra slow. 4. Extra slow so the weight works for us. I'm gonna pause rep, get a nice stretch. Oh man, do I feel that. And 5. I'm gonna bring them down safely. When I'm with really heavy dumbbells, or if I'm super fatigued, that actually is one of my favorite ways to put it down. When I bring my knees up and put my dumbbells to my knees, the weight of the dumbbells actually brings me up, and then lots of times I'll just stand straight up with it so I could walk it back to the dumbbell rack. Such a good method, such a clean method to do it. Our next exercise is coming right up, so take that break, get your water. Okay, so I'm still out of breath, but we're ready. Let's keep moving into our next exercise. Bench remains at an incline. We're gonna do flies, incline dumbbell flies. But the first set of 15, we're gonna be doing pulses instead of full reps. This is gonna keep the muscles under constant tension. Because you know with flies, when you go up, you kind of lose tension a little bit. You're squeezing. So when you go up, you squeeze as tight as you can. You try to hold a pencil in between your pecs, right? If you have pecs, you can put your fingers there. You can really feel it squeeze. But with these ones, we're gonna go back as far as we can, and we're gonna pulse it up. Pulse it up. I'm gonna show you exactly what I mean. So grab very light weights, you guys. Very light weights. If you go overboard on this, it could potentially hurt. You don't need that much weight for your for flies. If you need to drop the weight in the middle of the set, do it. That way you prevent injury. So grab your weight, lay back, press it up, get into positions, elbows slightly bent. You know, you don't do flies with your elbows perfectly straight like that. You could actually cause pain and injury to your elbows. Slightly bent elbows. Bring it back. Go as deep as you can or you feel comfortable and pulse it. 1. We're gonna keep it moving. 2. 3, still nice and slow. 4. 5. 10. Whew. 11. 12. 13. Last one. 15. Whew. That is hard. That's a very hard exercise because you're staying under tension that entire time. Take your break. These next flies are going to be normal for your set of 12. Keep the same weight if you need to because your muscles are already fatigued. If you need to go down in weight, go down in weight. That's fine. If you need to go up in weight, hey, then that means go up in weight. That's great. But that also means that the last set, you didn't have enough weight. So I hope you listened from earlier. And if you didn't have enough weight, I hope you repped it out and I hope you did as many as you can. Or I hope you took that weight that wasn't enough and you went extra slow to make it enough. All right, so let's take our little cool down and then we'll get into the next exercise. Well, same exercise, up the weight, do what you need to do anyway. A set of 12 coming up. Okay, so I took my own advice. We're gonna stay with the same weight, at least on my side of the island here. And we're gonna do a set of 12 slow and controlled reps on your flies. Stretch at the bottom, squeeze those pecs together at the top. Grab your weights. I'll do this one just to demonstrate. Pop, pop. Go on back, up. Set of 12, let's go. No talking, let's just all work together. 1, 2, 3, big stretch at the bottom. 4, squeeze at the top. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nice and slow, deep. 10. Woo! Stretch. 11. On this last one, I'm gonna go extra slow because it's a little light for me. Oh yeah. Oh, extra slow. 12. Whew. It's all gonna be worth it. It's all gonna be worth it. Let's take our break and let's get our set of 8. Okay, so I just got my 30 seconds break. Heart rate is still at 168. I went ahead and raised the weight. I went to 20 pounds. So let's do a set of 8. No further delay. Put them into position. Press it up. Slight bend in the elbows, proper form, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, big stretch, and 8. That was a decent weight for me. Let's take our break. I sound like a broken record, but it's important. Take your break, grab some water, up the weight if you need to. Last set of 5, coming right up. Okay, last set of 5. Let's not mess around. I got 30s. You do what's good for you. Go back safely. Get them into position. Plant your feet. Slight bend in the elbows. And 1. 2, slow and controlled. 3, 2 more. 4, last one. Stretch. 5. Oh yeah. Woo. All right, so let's talk about it. That was our last set of our last exercise. We only did a small, look how frizzy my hair is. We only did a small handful of exercises right now. That's all you need, especially as a beginner. If this was too hard, don't do the last set of 5. Just do your 15, 12, and 8. That's all you need. If you want to keep growing, you want your strength, everything, do it all. Take longer breaks to make it happen. I started my watch. Hopefully that showed up. I started my watch actually after the first set because I forgot. Sometimes I do that, I forget. So during most of this workout, it was 35 minutes long, 467 active calories, 548 total calories burned, right? Because our bodies are still functioning. They're still burning calories without the workout. And our heart rate right now is 186, okay? Let's see what my heart rate was. Let me end this. See what my heart rate was throughout the exercise. Okay, so hopefully you could see it. So my average heart rate was 163 beats per minute. As you can see, been working hard. We're not, if I was taking extended breaks to fool you guys, to dupe you guys, I'd be, pausing. I'd be going to, play with my dogs, do whatever. And my average heart rate wouldn't be up there. That's my average for a reason. Because I'm working hard, because we're working hard together. I can't wait to have all of you subscribe to my channel. Continue watching these. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. Please like, please leave a comment. I'm open to suggestions. I'm new to this. I've been doing it 1 week so far here on YouTube. And I'm gonna make, maybe it'll be on this video, maybe it won't be. I'm gonna make like an introduction to my videos that plays every time before the video starts. And in that introduction, I'm gonna say why I'm doing this journey. But just in case I don't post it right now, I'll tell you, I always grew up an overweight child. In 10th grade, I lost it all, went to the Navy, everything was great. Got out of the Navy, I did like P90X, like really crazy workouts, got in the best shape of my life. The last two years, oh, and then after that, I got into like powerlifting. I was really in shape, I was really proud of myself. The last like 2 years, I let myself completely go. I gained lots of weight. I've been working out now again for a little while, and I decided to document my journey here. Please follow along and please change with me. please change with me. I know what it feels like to be out of shape, to be self-conscious, walking around outside in the summertime when you can't hide yourself under a jacket or something. I know this feeling. Please stick with me. Please like, subscribe, and comment, and follow along with my videos, and you too will see a change. In the future, I'll start doing like nutrition videos as well. Right now we're sticking with workouts, but as far as nutrition goes, if you want to lose the weight, in a nutshell, cut down on your portion sizes. We need to eat less calories than we're burning to lose our weight. Anyway, this was Shaggy Dog's Fitness, and there's a fun story about when I was in the Navy, why I got that nickname. We'll go over that later as well. If you subscribe, you stay tuned, and let's keep it going together. Love you all. Peace.